hydro pants?
I say, I'm already halfway there! Halfway there! Halfway there!
Hello everybody, it's that time again to add some tracks onto the Mario Kart tier list. We'll be looking at the Bell Cup, which consists of 3DS Neo Bowser City, GBA Ribbon Road, Super Bell Subway, and Big Blue. Let's jump right in! Starting off with Neo Bowser City, this is one of the best looking tracks in this whole game. If I had to make a top 3 of what's the best looking track in this whole entire game, this is going to be in that top 3. Definitely not like number 1, but it's number 3. But I don't know what number 2 is either. This one just has so many details going around. It's really bright and colorful, like really like what, cyberpunk vibes. Not like the game or the anime, but just like the sort of genre. Those are kind of the vibes I'm getting. This section right up here, this will kill ya. Like on 200cc, there's like no railings here and you gotta do these really tight turns. There's definitely some fun shit. This is one of my favorite tracks to play on 200 or just online in general. I feel like there's a lot that can be done on this. Like right there, that section, that big turn. You can cut through the corner right there if you have like a golden mushroom or something. So there's a lot of room for some comeback on this one. But yeah, for sure. I love the rain on this one. Just the whole entire aesthetic of this course is honestly just amazing. This is the final track out of this game that I would live. I would live here. Big evil, like futuristic city. I don't care. Yeah, but I would say the rain is definitely the best part about this course. I think this is one of the few courses that have rain. I can't really think of any off the top of my head that do. But it really makes, I mean, honestly, the slipperiness is a good challenge. You love to see it. And overall, this track is just really fun. I just realized I did the overall thing. It just happens now. I do remember this shortcut right here. You can go off the edge here. I missed it the first time. I remember doing that on the 3DS back in the day. Yeah, this track is really good. I don't know if this is an S tier course, but it's certainly a high A tier. Ribbon Road. If we're going to be going off of GBA courses that have had major glow-ups, this is the one. You know what, actually? I completely forgot about this course because I thought Cheese Lane was the only other GBA course in this game, and I said that was the best GBA course. I forgot that this was a GBA course, and I think that's a good thing I forgot about that, because if I'm saying that this isn't a GBA course, that means that I'm holding it to such a high standard that I don't consider it to be from like that game that has more like simpler tracks. You know what I'm saying? This one is just amazing. How they changed it from just like a normal track or whatever to shrinking everything down and making it inside of a giant like kid's bedroom. It's like Toy Story, Andy's coming! Yeah, the little Toad toys everywhere, and this one's just really colorful. And the amount of details all around, like this is a toy set. We're on a toy set right now. Kind of reminds me of like Smash Brothers, like how everything is like supposed to be toys or whatever. Oh, but Toy Story, that was a great childhood movie. Toy Story 1 was probably always my favorite as a kid. But definitely like, honestly, I probably like them in order, 1, 2, and 3. They're making a 5th one? Why would they make a 5th Toy Story? They were going too far making a 4th one, but now they're doing a 5th one? I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I think about it and it's making me like mad. Like I'm actually like legitimately getting like a little bit flustered over this. They shouldn't have done that.
You are a toy! You're a toy!
I keep forgetting I'm not looking at these shortcuts either. Because you can go here. And there's also one back there where you can go on like little stacked up blocks. I know why I didn't do those, because online, I just always skip over those. I always miss them. I don't know how. I mean, you would think for a Mario Kart Pro I wouldn't like stoop down that low, but look at me. This is definitely one of the best tracks in this game. I think this might be a contender for the final S tier spot. But it's kind of conflicting with what I was thinking, because this next spot here is, I was thinking I was going to put it in S tier. Super Bell Subway. I was thinking about this track earlier today, and here's what I thought about it. Super Bell Subway in this game, this is this game's Coconut Mall. It's just such an amazing idea. The theming is great, and there's so many details, and it looks amazing. It's just like really fun to play on. When I think like best track in this game, this is one of the ones I think of, because this one is just so fun and challenging to drive on, and just the idea, like driving through a subway system, like that's one of the things like you think like, how did we think about that sooner? Like, you know, like driving through a mall, but you just get to see all the stores around and everything. Like the details are amazing, and we're passing by like some maps, And these maps, like, if you look at the text on them, they actually connect all the tracks in this game, which, that's just like small stuff. Like, they did not have to do that at all. But they did it, and it's amazing that they did. Would y'all take the Super Bell subway? Because I know I would. Nintendo fanboys when they get on a train. Oh, it's like Super Bell subway for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe! Oh my god. I know I look like an idiot doing that voice. But no, like, on these sections right here, like, sometimes it's actually tight driving through these. Because the train tracks actually get, like, really close by sometimes. And you get, like, right next to the trains when they're going. And this one's also just really fun. Like, there's a bunch of different ways to go and everything. I'm bouncing around like a Plinko chip. But I really just love all the options that you can do. And it's, like, a little bit more risky to go, like, on the downward sections. But, like, yeah. This is an S tier course. Period. And finally, to round off the base game tracks, we have Big Blue. Now, if you've seen my opinion on Mute City and Animal Crossing, you would think, oh my god, this guy's a fucking weirdo. Like, he just doesn't like this one for like literally no reason at all. But contrary to popular belief, I actually think this track is really good. And I don't know what's different about this one compared to like Mute City, why I love this one, but not so much the other ones. I think it's because this track like feels really hype. Like that classic F-Zero tune. And just like it looks amazing going through this. Like you're going through like kind of a tropical-ish setting. And this one's just like really fun. It gets hype at the end sometimes. I know there's some crazy ass shortcuts that you can do where you like go off the edge of each of these tracks. And you can like land back down, but I don't really know how to hit those. I think that's more for like the Mario Kart Masters. You love hearing that too. That's also a neat little touch. Yeah, and this is cool. Like you're upside down. Like this, I think this track is really good. It's really exciting. I think that's what I'm trying to think of. In this section right here, the two-way. Oh, I know how to do this part right here. Going off the edge. You have to do this every time. Always take the green path. And you drift off like that, and you land down. I still got it in me, baby. And a great finish going into like this mothership or whatever. I don't know anything about F-Zero. I just know the guy from Smash. Alright, I'm going to give one final overall to the base game tracks. Overall, this track is really good, but it's not S tier worthy. Like, you know, it's good, but it's not that good. Alright, here we are on our tier list, and it's time to add the final 4 tracks from the base game. 3DS Neo Bowser City. Part of me wants to put this in S tier, but I'm looking like, I think I kind of like Cheep Cheep Beach better just overall. So I'm thinking this one is going to be the highest point on the A tier. Speak now or forever hold your peace. GBA Ribbon Road. I think this one's better than Cheese Lane, but I don't know if this is like an S tier course. You know, let me count real quick. This is our 10 right here. I hate to do it, but I think I'm going to have to move down Cheep Cheep Beach. So Ribbon Road can come up here because I think Ribbon Road is really good. I'm going to put Ribbon Road right there above Yoshi Valley. That's where I'm going to put it. You know what? I like Cheep Cheep Beach better than Yoshi Valley. This is the one I'm knocking down. Then Super Bell Subway. This is our final S tier course. I think it's the second best track in this whole entire game. I still think Mount Wario is better overall, but I digress. And finally, Big Blue. I think Big Blue is a big track with some big potential and lots of big fun. I think Big Blue is a nice little A tier right here. Right there in the middle right there. And so with that, I'm going to move Royal Raceway down a notch. And I'm also going to move Dolphin Shoals down a notch. And you know what? I'm going to move Mario Kart Stadium down a notch. I know that was kind of my mediator, but that was at the bottom of C tier. You saw that. It might as well have just gone down. It might as well have just gone down a notch. All right, here we are. Our final tier list for our halfway point. Remember this well, because no more tracks are going to go in the S tier. I'm locking in the S tier. I might move stuff around, but those 10 tracks are going to stay up there. And here's how this is going to happen. I'm also locking in A tier. Every single DLC track, the best DLC track is going to be the high B tier. Okay, because all of these tracks look like shit, and they're also ported from the shitty mobile game. So I don't think they're even worthy of being an S and A tier. So like a track like Ninja Hideaway that we're going to look at, I think that's probably one of the best DLC courses. That's going to probably be a high B tier because I'm not going to let it go up any further. That's just my controversial opinion, but also you have to remember that my opinion is more objectively correct than anyone else's. I don't care, leave a dislike or something. Go ahead, do your worst. All right, that's it for today. Next time we're going to be entering the DLC courses, and this marks the halfway point, so stick around until the end. Thank you much. See ya.
Halfway down the stairs is a stair where I sit. There isn't any other stair quite like it. I'm not at the bottom, I'm not at the top.